Namaste. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shal Gulhati, Shiva and Mysticism for another episode of Monday with Mahadev. It is the end of August, and Jammu and Kashmir, where I live, has just seen the culmination of the very holy Amarnath Ji Yatra. Amarnath, as many of you would know, is a very, very sacred abode of Shiva, where every year an ice shivling is formed and people go in thousands to have darshan. And the culminating day of the yatra is on Raksha Bandhan Day, the day when all sisters tie a rakhi to their brothers, and we go to meet Lord Shiva, since he is also the universal Rakshak, the universal protector. Now, there is a very interesting story about the time when Shivji himself went for this yatra. And it is said that when he reached Pahalgam, and we assume that he had come from Kailash, when we go, we reach Pahalgam from Srinagar. It is about 70 miles away. So when Shivji reached Pahalgam, he asked Nandi, his faithful bull, to stay there, and the journey ahead would be only for Lord Shiva himself. So in Shaivite lore, Pahalgam is also called Balgaon, the place where Nandiji was left. By itself, Pahalgam means Valley of the Shepherds and also means the first village. Because beyond Pahalgam on the mountains, people cannot live. So Pahalgam is the first place below the mountains where people can live. Therefore, it is the first village of habitation, and it is the Valley of the Shepherds who can live there, and sometimes they go higher. But as I said, Shivji told Nandiji that you can stay here and I will be going ahead. And it is said that he wanted to reach the cave of Amarnath, which was earlier called Amareshwar. And over there he wanted to expound the Srishti Rahasya to Devi Parvati. He wanted to tell her how he had actually created this whole universe. Well, Shivji walked for a few miles and then he came to a place where he took off the moon from his forehead and left it there. And that place is called Chandanwari, the place which has the Chandrama. Now, this was symbolic that Shivji was taking off his regalia, whatever he had. He doesn't wear a crown, he just wears the moon, and he wanted to be simpler and walk on more plainly. And the story goes on that when he reached a beautiful mountain lake ahead, at that point, the snake on his neck, there are various snakes on his neck at various times. Usually it is Vasuki, his favorite, the one who helped in the Samudra Manthan. But sometimes it can be Karakotaka, who later reincarnated as Patanjali and taught Yoga Sutras. And somehow on this trek, the snake around his neck was Sheshnag, who is usually Lord Vishnu's snake. But Shivji gave him leave and told him at that lake to go away. And it is said that Sheshnag still dwells in that lake, and we are lucky we can have his darshan sometimes. And therefore, this story was symbolic. Shivji reached the Amarnath cave where he was absolutely alone, only with his Shakti, Devi Parvati. And there he expounded the Srishti Rahasya to her. So the meaning is that at some point we leave our vehicle, our mode of transport, or our penchant for traveling this world. We leave Nandi there. At some point in life, we leave the people who are accompanying us because the journey ahead is for us. Even snakes who have embraced us or very good friends, we tell them, take your leave, then we have to go ahead, and so on. And of course, we leave our regalia because we realize at some point in life that the spiritual journey does not have a requirement for these. And finally, when we are alone by ourselves and we are with Shakti, or we are in communion with the divine nature, we may understand how this universe was created. But the interesting thing is that somewhat a similar thing happens to us, but not in the way that it happened with Shivji. Shivji decided to give leave to Nandi, decided to give leave to the Chandrama, and decided to give leave to the snakes. But with us, what happens is, at times which are not very conducive to our fate or destiny, sometimes people who have been accompanying us leave us, which is all right. People who are just fair weather friends will leave us first, and then those who are a little closer at some point also have to leave. And this is the truth of life, that eventually everyone has to leave, and we are by ourselves. And when we are by ourselves, that is the time to go within and communicate with our own inner Shakti and understand what life is really about. It is not about regalia, it is not about modes of transport, it is not even about having celebrations all the time, having friends all the time who are just cheerful with you, because that does not happen. Times change and then they change again. There are highs and there are lows, and in this transience, the people who are not really bound to you by love is the real binding. They sometimes leave, but it doesn't matter, because with you as your own soul, dwelling inside you, is always God Himself. And when you find yourself alone, that may seem to be a very bad time, but it is when you are stripped of everything that you realize what you really are. When you do not have titles anymore, maybe when you don't have money anymore, you don't have someone coming to have a cup of tea or a coffee with you because maybe they are too busy now. It doesn't matter. That is the time when you have to go within, go into your Amarnath cave, go and find your own Shakti, and then Mahadev will bless you again. And just as he expounded the Srishti Rahasya to Devi, he will let you know what the soul and God connection is. I thought that maybe you can understand this story, especially in this month when we have all just culminated the Amarnath Yatra. Join me here again next Monday, and I will come back with yet another story or Shiva wisdom for you. Om Namah Shivaya.